outdoor dirt trapping mat from our friends at Bernini. This is a 2-foot by 3-foot Aqua-Terra indoor-outdoor dirt trapping mat. Now, what do we mean by that? Well, this actually is going to have layers to it that when you rub your feet on the bottom, all the dirt sinks down and it holds it and it prevents it from going inside of your house. In fact, it stays into the mat itself and it's able to hold up to 11 pounds of dry dirt. It's unbelievable to me how well this works. The dirt literally just disappears in the mat. I think that if you were somebody who, maybe you work a job where you're on construction sites a lot and you're in dirt a whole bunch, you're outdoor all the time, this is an absolute must-have at your front door. If you were somebody who loves to go on walks around your neighborhood or go on nature trails, you've got to bring this at home. If you're somebody who just has people over all the time, the doormat is certainly the way to be able to bring this at home today and do so in a beautiful color. Now, is this the only color that we have available, or do we have... This is it. Okay, so this is the iCat blue. So this is your only option here that we've got. Every other color is sold out. In fact, 137,000 of these have already been picked up. 425 5-star reviews, and this is customer top rated. Okay, so this one here is what we are calling iCat Blue. Yeah, okay, iCat Blue, that's it. Let me show you here. I'm going to actually turn this over. Did you see what just poured out? That there, that were like little coffee beans that I had hidden on the inside. You had no idea that they were in there, did you? In fact, let's do this. I'm gonna take this down. I'm gonna take this big cup of coffee beans and look at it disappears into the inside of this mat. It is insane how they almost become invisible inside of here. So when you come on and you wipe your feet and you rub your feet, right? So we're just gonna simulate like we rubbed our feet. All of that, and you know what? I've got so much more. I'm literally just going for it. It just disappears right on the inside. You rub your feet, all of a sudden, gone. Like you can't see it at all. It goes right inside and gets trapped into this squishy comb layered mat. Why the comb layer on this? Well, the reason is because when you are rubbing your feet on it, it's going to help to be able to get all the dirt out from underneath your flip-flops, from underneath your boots, from underneath your sneakers, and it traps all the dirt inside here, and it does not bring it inside of your house. This is $23.99, by the way. The clearance price on this is crazy because the normal QVC price is $43. You have a huge savings here today and an easy payment of $4.80. Why is it on clearance? Not because people don't love it. No, 137,000 people have already brought this at home. It's got customer top rated with 425 5-star reviews. It's clearance price because we're down to our final color. Ready to see this? Ready to see all the coffee beans that were kept on the inside? Oh my gosh. Look at that. The table is a mess now. You had no idea that those were inside of this mat, and yet there they are. This is a gorgeous color, super neutral. Let's see it on the ground here. Let's put it on, because what I like and I'm impressed with this is the squishiness of it. It is so comfortable. It's got this little squish. So if you're somebody who maybe has invested before in the past, and I'm one of them, I have this in my kitchen right now. You know those standing mats that you can stand on that are kind of squishy and they just kind of feel better when maybe you're like doing dishes for a while at the sink or you're cooking, and like I just made applesauce the other day and I was peeling apples for an hour. It kind of gives you the same effect. It's so nice and it's got a great depth to it. You can see my feet as I go in, how they kind of squish in. But as I wipe my feet here, that honeycomb feature is going to be able to get all that dirt out of my shoes, store it in the mat so that it's not being tracked inside of my house. If you have pets, this is phenomenal. If you were somebody who maybe has that door, like the sliding glass door like I do in the backyard, I come out from my garden, my feet are all dirty, I use the mat to go ahead and get it all out of my shoes. This is such great technology, something that has been so popular here, and we have a clearance price for you today of $23.99 for a Bernini mat that is this dirt trapping mat at that price. It is unbelievable. The only thing is we only have one color, and that is our iCat Blue. You have a mat that when you bring this at home, you may want to consider picking up more than one, especially at this clearance price, because you can, if you have the like French doors, you can do them side by side. If you want to have multiple inside of your kitchen, it would be great. In my kitchen, this would be awesome because I have a lot of blues, a lot of grays to it, so I think that this would match to that perfectly. Even look at the mats that we have behind us. This really fits in beautifully. The pattern on it is almost like this floral pattern that we're seeing with it. It is something that I think when you bring this at home and you experience it for the first time, you're going to wish you picked up more than one. That is how good this is. $23.99. You've got the cute pattern with this, but more than anything, you've got something that is dirt trapping. Look at the table. Everything right here. All of these coffee beans, all these really thin but dark coffee beans was what was on the inside of this mat, and you never saw it. You watched me pour it in. It's like it was invisible when it got in there, and when you dumped it out, it was this big pile of dirt. It holds up to 11 pounds of dirt, and we only have the final 800 of these to go around. That is it. It's V57994. On a clearance price of $23.98. Really a phenomenal item from Bernini. V57994 is your item number.